Good morning, it's Wednesday the 13th of November 2013. I'm Chris Snedden and this is Maxim Accounting's Things to Know for this week. The main business news of the day is the National Australia Bank's release of its monthly data on business confidence. The NAB's chief economist, Alan Oster, announced that the business confidence has waned in the last month of October following the federal election uptick in confidence. This information aligns with the Reserve Bank's previous announcements that spending in non-mining styled capital assets is at levels not seen since the recessions of the 1990s. Other key economic metrics are that the Australian dollar is currently trading at 93.36 US cents with downside risk. The Australian cash rate remained unchanged when the Reserve Bank announced its movements last Tuesday with Melbourne Cup Day. It sits at 2.5%. Pundits are unsure as to the next movement, whether it be up or down. Alan Oster, again of the National Australia Bank, has pushed out the National Australia Bank's expectations for a rate easing or a rate cut out until May of 2014. The yield curve is very flat at the moment. In other business news, Seven Group announced the job losses of 630 people in their WestTrac business, another dent in business confidence. Now, moving to tax news, for those who haven't caught up on recent announcements, the Liberal government has advised that they will not be introducing previous changes proposed by the former Labor government. For self-funded retirees, this is particularly important as the previously announced reintroduction of tax on superannuation fund earnings for those in pension phase will now not be introduced. This means that earnings on superannuation funds in pension phase will be tax-free. Also confirming that the FBT changes that were very controversial at the time will not be introduced, which allows for FBT on motor vehicles will be able to be calculated on the statutory formula method. A lot of jargon I know, but it's very important for the business industry and particularly the motor vehicle trades and salary packaging. The other important change that will not be introduced is that the government will not be introducing the cap on self-education that was proposed to be introduced at $2,000. So all of those changes previously proposed to be introduced by the Labor government will now not be introduced. For more information, visit maximaccounting.com.au. I'm Chris Snedden. I'll be back next week with some more information. Thanks.